welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. Warm welcome to all of you who have decided to join me today. This will be a reading for the Taurus Nation. This reading may resonate for you if you have placements in Taurus in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Taurian. You might find some information in this reading that may resonate for you. Let's get right into this. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for the Taurus Nation. Taurus, as I shuffle, I want you to keep in the back of your mind that this is a general reading. So with the fact that this is a general reading, this is automatically going to mean that there's going to be parts of this reading that may resonate for you and parts that don't. I ask that you don't get distracted by the details that don't resonate with you. Instead, take in the parts that do resonate. And please, I don't make any rash decisions based solely on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book me for a personal reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. Taurus. Some of you must be on the Taurus Gemini cusp, or you might be dealing with a Gemini. Taurus. There's somebody that wishes that things could be different, and possibly somebody that's starting to understand this connection a bit better. When before it feels like somebody was running from this connection, running from their responsibilities. Because it looks like for some of you, you might have kids with this person. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the overall energy of your reading is turn over a new page. And if you see here, she's got a tear in her eye. It says, let love lead the way for change. I feel like, Taurus, you could be dealing with somebody that could be bringing you a lot of tears, heartache, and emotion. You're dealing with somebody who's weighing their options. And yeah, by the look of it, it doesn't look like you're happy with the way that things have been going. And you got the 7 of Swords right behind that. So there's definitely been some funny business going on between you and this person. You might be polar opposites with this person. You guys could be interracial couple. Or maybe just personality-wise, you guys are completely different. But at the same time, I feel like you're good for one another. You guys bring out the best in one another, as well as maybe at times bring out the worst in one another. It feels like there's some things outside of this relationship that are adding to the complicated level, the complication level. It feels like there's children that could be adding a level of difficulty somehow. It feels like there's children intertwined, but it feels like there's other people on the outside of this relationship that don't really agree with maybe the fact that you guys are together. Maybe you feel like you're dealing with somebody that does not have their own mind. And somebody that could be materialistic. It does feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with an opportunist. Somebody could be around because you shower them with gifts, or they're benefiting from you in some way. Taurus, it feels like there's other people outside of this relationship that don't approve. I don't know. It feels like, okay, so somebody comes and goes from your life. Okay. You got this King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But the issue I see here is somebody's doing spell work in your situation. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you're very witchy. But I feel like this plays a huge factor in what may be going on in your relationship. I did say that there are outside factors that could be complicating this relationship. For some of you, this could be somebody's child. Maybe their kid doesn't agree. Or this might be an ex. Somebody outside of this relationship maybe doesn't want you guys together. And that leaves you back at square one. Again, this is somebody, it feels like this is somebody that comes and goes in your life and disappoints you. Which is why your guides are saying, consider this. Taurus, is it really genuinely time to turn the page on this situation? Because it looks like your guides are trying to throw out some signs to you about some things that you don't see, some blind spots that you don't see, but those blind spots I'm here to uncover for you. Yeah, see, somebody is involved with somebody that's not their twin flame. Instead, it feels like somebody could be caught up in a situation with a karmic partner. Karmic partner is coming in between the two of you, and this could be somebody that's trying to keep you guys apart. Somebody is like, this person leaves. Like I said, this person is coming and going. It looks like, Taurus, somebody's already in a relationship. For some of you, this is you guys. You're in a relationship, forgiving and learning. So this person is in and out of your life, comes back and asks for forgiveness. You take them back and then end up getting disappointed. This person may have ghosted you in the past, but you decided to keep an open mind about this. One of you did. But keep in mind, somebody's juggling two people, two relationships. Some of you are dealing with a water sign. I did say that in the beginning. Scorpio. I don't know. I've restarted this reading so many times. I don't know if I even showed you that the fact that I saw a water sign. All right. Some of you, this is a same-sex couple. Presently, it feels like you guys might be finding out about a betrayal or an ending. You might be finding out, wow, the Empress. Somebody might be pregnant. You could definitely be finding out about a pregnancy. Or some of you, maybe this person left you pregnant. Or it could be. It looks like somebody gets bored really quickly in a relationship. And it feels like some of you are going to be finding out about a betrayal that leads to an ending. And then it feels like this person comes back. So it's crazy. This person is back and forth. And they come back manipulating you. You don't want to be away from this person. But it's very clear that there's somebody that's coming in between the two of you. Somebody could have gotten pregnant intentionally as their way of trying to keep you guys from getting back together. You got a Leo and you got an Aries. Queen of Swords. We already have two women here. Yeah, somebody's married or in a relationship. Some of you are dealing with somebody who is incredibly violent. Verbally abusive, but possibly also physically abusive. And this might be something that you don't see about this situation right away. But I feel like as time progresses and this situation unfolds, I feel like that's something that you may see. It looks like one of you is really holding on, being patient in this situation, in spite of the fact that you may know about somebody else, or this is something that may soon be revealed to you. If this is a hetero couple, yeah, you got 3 people in this situation here. But that would be the case even if you're a same-sex couple. Yeah, see, somebody is in a relationship. They didn't let you know this at first. And that's possibly the letdown, the disappointment. I don't know, somebody is kind of like not being completely honest about their relationship status. Because they're trying to confuse you. Deliberately. Somebody that's playing games, Taurus. Somebody's playing games with you somewhere in your life. If it's not your love life, it's somewhere. Yeah. So something's over. That leads you into some type of shadow work. It feels like that was supposed to be the case. Okay, so this person, now they're coming back into the situation after you guys have had tension and arguments and an abrupt ending, it feels like. Somebody might feel like it's easier to kind of like block out their feelings for you and not deal with this. Out of ego, out of pride. So this person, it feels like they're keeping you waiting. You got somebody trying to sabotage the relationship. And it feels like I said, by means of magic. For some of you, they do have an abusive personality. So this person comes back, Taurus, and it feels like you might be afraid to put yourself out there again. This person might be coming back. It could even be sometime next year, and you may not even see that. Because it does feel like there's a breakup that's temporary, even if this person got involved with somebody else. And even if it appears that this person is happy with this other person, it feels like there's an abrupt ending that's getting ready to happen that you may not see. Especially if they got involved with a karmic partner. This isn't something that was built to last. It looks like, I want to say, in the near future, Taurus, but I guess it's going to differ for everybody. For some of you, yes, it's going to be in the near future that this person comes back to the situation again, especially if you have noticed that they've ghosted you again. Okay, it looks like somebody is coming back. Okay, this could be for the purpose of compromising. Okay, it is within the next few months. Maybe somebody's ready to compromise with you, especially if there are children involved, and within the next few months. For some of you, it feels like you may hear from this individual within the next few months. It looks like you're ready, but somebody needs some time to think. One of you is ready and the other one is not. They need some time to think this over about what they really want. So I do feel that somebody could be doing some soul searching about this relationship. The one of you really does want to recover this. You really do want to bring this back together. For some of you, recovery possibly due to addictions. There may be somebody that's heavily addicted, and it could really be affecting this relationship in some type of way. Some of you, you're having issues with your children. Others of you, maybe you're taking some time to recover from the damage and the tear shed of this relationship, of the back and forth and the damage that this has caused you. Because like I said, it feels like it was meant to take you into some shadow work. So maybe this is you recovering, picking yourself back up after the damage that this relationship has caused. Yeah, it feels like currently you guys might not be on the same page about what you guys want as far as this relationship is concerned. One of you wants a commitment, the other one does not. Somebody wants a no strings attached type of relationship. They're coming back. Somebody that you're dealing with could be very controlling. I see somebody's really holding on. It's like somebody's doing spell work to bring somebody back. Okay, so it does feel like that manifests. For some of you, this is a Gemini. This involves a Gemini. Or like I said, you're on the Taurus Gemini cusp. I see a snake around you. So again, possibly due to some type of deception, or this is somebody that you might feel is a snake. All right. You haven't moved on from somebody, and you might continue to give this person the benefit of the doubt. The bottom of the deck is death. This is the possible outcome. Something is over. Either they're ending something with the third party and starting something with you, but it's the same situation, same issue. Or some of you, because this is a third party situation, something ends up to be over because it's too much of a burden. Somebody has a family here, and I feel like somebody may end up choosing their family. This isn't going to be the outcome for everybody, but that's kind of like what I'm seeing. Yep, a Gemini. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Some of you are clearly dealing with an air sign. Yeah, it's like something doesn't work out. Somebody will have to choose a path and choose a direction about what they really want. I don't know. It feels like somebody might be putting up an ultimatum. Or somebody is King of Swords. He's making a decision. Maybe to be with his kids, his family. And it feels like somebody gets hurt in the end, in the outcome. Because somebody chooses a new beginning elsewhere. Right? Somebody ends up walking away. So that's what I'm seeing. There's a relationship that temporarily ends and begins again. Somebody might be able to tamper with the relationship by means of magic for a period of time. You got Judgment Day that pops up. And Justice that pops up. So it feels like there's something like spirit guides put a stop to this situation. Featured players here are Leo, Virgo. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio, and Aries. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that some of you are having issues with your kids. Let's see what this is about. Or you might be having issues with your parents. It could be you, Taurus, the adult child that may be having an issue with your kids. I mean, you, the adult child that may have an issue with a parent of yours. For some of you, this is a parent that's been in and out of your life. A parent that has chosen their lifestyle over being there to raise a child. So there could be a child that feels abandoned in this situation. And a child that may feel like their parent does not hear them out. May feel like their parent, even though they might mean well, could be very overbearing. Mentally abusive in some type of way. That's why I saw healing family issues. Yeah. So this is, for some of you that maybe you're having issues with your parents or your parent-to-child relationships, again, something is meant to throw you into some shadow work. To realize some issues within self about what might be keeping a barrier with you and your kids, because it feels like there's a need for something to be released. And it feels like for a lot of you, this is ego and pride. For some of you, it's codependent relationships. Yeah, see that? Somebody did choose their lifestyle over being there for a child. That might be how a child feels. Yeah, that you do have a parent that is stern, over the top. Yeah, and says some very defeating things. Some very hurtful things. There's a child here that feels like they can't talk to their parent without things going left and without some very hurtful things being said. So I feel like there could be a child that could be very resentful and distancing themselves from their parent. But still, it feels like there's an issue that's not being addressed. Yeah. So it could be parent to child. For some of you, there could be somebody coming in between the two of you. What's the outcome to this? Yeah, there's a child that feels like their parent has said some very damaging things for them, and they're trying to recover from this. They have a lot of resentments. There's something that a child may want to say. And for some of you, like I said before, it's that your child doesn't like the person that you're dating. Yeah. A child that feels like there's a parent that's very condescending. And a child that feels very hurt as a result, again, of something that was said. You might feel like you're an adult and your parent talks to you like a child. So I don't know if this was an isolated incident, Taurus, or if somebody just constantly feels this way in the presence of their parent. So what I do feel, Taurus, is that there are new relationships that are coming your way. New partnerships. And I feel like in the meantime, you're going to be reassessing relationships that don't support you. Relationships that is genuinely time to leave behind. And this is what the shadow work is going to reveal to you. Let's see what's going on in other areas of your life. You're obviously dealing with a water sign, some of you. You got water in your chart. You guys are saying pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on around you, Taurus. You might be very distracted. You might really be in your head about some things. You might be somebody who could be very friendly, very congenial. You could be a humanitarian. Yeah. So we're talking again about past love, past life experiences. Someone is no doubt coming back. And that's what I mean. This is where you're reevaluating relationships that don't support you. And if something doesn't, your guides are saying, you know what? Have the courage to really see that. because maybe you've been pretty stubborn about something. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Okay, stubbornness. You're a fixed sign, Taurus. This doesn't have to be you. We're dealing with another fixed sign. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Somebody that you're dealing with may have those placements. It feels, though, that your energy is now on your career. Or I feel like this, if that's not the case, then this is a turning point that you may soon reach. Because it feels as though your guides are trying to get you to make that connection. Right? Let's see what's going on in matters of career. Okay. I get this for so many of the signs. Communication might really be a gift of yours. Whether you realize this about yourself or not, it feels like some of you might be veered in the direction by your guides to really focus on communication. Breaking out of your comfort zone. Communication is also here because, like I said before, you're having communication issues with someone in your life. Maybe it's time to expand your thinking. It could be Taurus or cross-watcher or somebody in this scenario. Keeping in mind, I am saying that there are 3 people for some of you in this situation, 3 or more. I don't know, somebody needs to be honest. My thought just floated away. I do see a need to express yourself. So maybe this could be in matters of career. Your guides want you to get centered. Because that's what I'm sensing, like Taurus. Scattered energy. Your energy is all over the place. Envy and pride. If this is you, Taurus, then I feel like your guides are wanting for you to focus on yourself. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So maybe you are. Maybe with career, you might be envying people around you. Or there could be somebody that might envy you and somebody that's really operating out of pride. What's going on, Holy Spirit, with Taurus? You're worried about something and you're feeling lonely. All right, so loneliness is a factor for you right now because maybe you're not with your twin flame. Maybe, Taurus, you do want to give this relationship a chance, whether platonic or otherwise. You want to give this a chance. But maybe you feel like there's just somebody that won't take the time to hear you out. Some of you are in a relationship with someone, but you're still feeling lonely and isolated and feeling like your partner does not really understand you. And I promise you, there's somebody on the outside of this relationship, again, whether romantic or otherwise, that envies what you have. Envy is a relationship. Worry. You might be worried that maybe you can't reconcile with somebody. The beloved, yeah, you're obviously in love with somebody. It's very clear. And you're going through an ascension process. Okay? So I definitely feel like something's really going on a personal level for you. Maybe your awareness is increasing. Like maybe you're becoming more sensitive to energies around you. And I do feel like, yeah, your guides are really trying to get in touch with you, to get you to believe in yourself, okay? Because I do feel like there could be some type of dream that you might be nurturing or that might be coming into view for you. But I also feel like for a majority of you, there's a secret that you're going to be finding out about, a secret that's going to be revealed. There could be somebody keeping secrets from you. Maybe it's necessary for you to not really divulge a lot of your plans, dreams, aspirations to other people. Maybe it is necessary to kind of keep these things to yourself and not give away too many of the details, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, show me Taurus. It feels like there's something that you've been contemplating for a while. And maybe there's something that you really do want to excel at. Look at that, awakening. The past. So we see. I really do feel like you might be doing something spiritually. spiritual as far as your work is concerned. I really do feel that. But the past is the biggest factor here. Taurus, your guides are saying turn over the page. Crossing energy is release. You're having a difficult time releasing the past. It could be childhood that you're having a difficult time releasing, but I feel like because of codependent relationships in your life, but this could be why you're codependent, because of the past, because of childhood issues, childhood trauma that you have not really come to terms with. Yeah, okay. It's very clear. You are depressed. Some of you are dealing with a very depressed person. You haven't seen any type of breakthrough in your life. The breakthrough that maybe you're looking for. You do want a career where you could definitely have stability. And I feel like your guides, though you may be worrying about something, and might be looking at the success of other people and possibly envying them or envying some type of gift that they have, your guides are saying, create a plan instead for yourself. Because some of you, I don't know, you might even have your own business, or there may be an aspiration to start your own business, or this is where some of you are being divinely guided to create your own business, or some of you, you do own it. You do already have your own business. It feels like this relationship that you're dealing with is really affecting your emotions. And this is starting to spill over into your finances. So some of you could really be paying a lot of attention to your career. I'm sorry, paying a lot of attention to a relationship and kind of neglecting your career. And this could be where you're experiencing like a loss in your finances. So maybe you're feeling a bit insecure about what to do to pick your finances up and make them better. A lot of you, it might have something to do with people that you spend time with. I did say that somebody puts you down. There's communication issues with somebody. That could really be somebody that could really be discouraging you from what you really want to do. Some people that are really bringing you down. That your guides are encouraging for you to step into your power. And for some of you, stepping into your power means not continuing on with your day job. Because maybe you're not meant to work a regular 9-to-5. Maybe that's not something that really matches your personality any longer, especially now that you're evolving and changing. But it feels like some of you might be halting your own progress and halting some type of fulfillment that you could really have from this situation. But I'm saying like you're being impatient about something. What are you being impatient about? Oh, maybe you want something to happen. Okay, so maybe this is why you're envying other people. Other people have what you want and you feel like you're not getting it. You don't have it. This is what you're impatient about. You're seeing other people succeed or excel or see them get their come up, but you're feeling like you're not getting the same. Your guides are encouraging for you to explore your options. They're saying, Taurus, what do you really want to do? Because a lot of you feel unfulfilled with what it is that you currently do, and it might be starting to affect your health. Yeah, depressed, lonely, staying in the house. Because you're thinking about this person or this relationship. What you may not see about this situation is that maybe there is something that you wanted to do for the longest time, Taurus. That's what I told you in the beginning. I feel like a lot of you actually know what your calling is, but you're not really following through on it because of stubbornness and because of some other things that might, other factors that are going on in your life. Explore, love, create. Confirmation here, what I just said. Your guides want you to step away and explore your options to do what you love and to create an opportunity for yourself with doing something that you really do love professionally and making a career out of it. Some of you, you're really good at, maybe you might be thinking about making a fashion line, possibly. You might be really good at doing hair, designing jewelry. But it feels like something within yourself may have to change. Regrets. See, yeah, you're focusing on things in the past. You can't change the past. You guys are saying you got to move forward in the future. So maybe forgiveness and imagination. Yeah, something related to your creativity. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. They talk about a fashion line. They talk about joy. Again, something that's not the regular 9 to 5. Something that requires you to be creative and show off your talent in some type of way. So like photographer, painter. Some of you might drive as a profession. You might travel professionally. You could be a web designer, graphic artist. You might be really good at drawing. Some of you, maybe you want to enter a legal profession. Or some of you, you might have a legal matter to take care of, to tend to. But the point is, it feels like something may kind of put you in this position, right? To have to rethink your career. Because it feels like that's something, like I said, that's going to be very significant in this point in time. I say in this point in time, this is going to be relevant whenever you see this reading. If you see it at the time that it's posted, or if you see it years from now, you know, it's still going to be relevant, balance, home life, and career. So yeah. What's going on at home could be spilling over to your career, and this could be where there's procrastination and a delay in your finances coming in. Yep, some of you are very good at writing. You're creative writers. You write poetry. You write songs. You're an inspirational speaker. Again, communication is your gift here, whether it's written communication or verbal. Stay focused, because there will be some things, Taurians, that possibly come up to take you off course or to distract you. Speaking of distractions, spiritual law of attraction, if there's something that you want, it's not about chasing it down towards, it's about attracting it into your life. Because what you may not see about your situation is that you're a powerful manifester. Give me one quick second, Taurus. Some things, Taurus, might happen out of your control, but your guides are saying you still have the ability to control the outcome. It may require for you to look at things differently, look at things another way. Are you really stuck? Some of you might feel like you're stuck in your circumstances, but your guides are saying you're not. You really do have the ability to move forward. You really do have what it takes to be able to move out of a situation. Some of you are moving. And I don't know, some of you, it feels like it's a parent that might be an issue, that might be a factor. It could be a baby's mama. Yeah, you're not happy with what it is that you currently do. You really do have the skill set to pull something off. 9 of Cups. It's time to do what makes you happy. Taurians is what your guides are trying to tell you. And some of you, you are moving, you are relocating. And this might be a part of something that makes you happy. Moving. Laying roots somewhere else. And it does feel like you might be reuniting with somebody, and that may have something to do with the fact that that might have something to do with moving. Like I said, it feels like some of you, it's your mother-in-law that might be causing issues with your relationship. Like somebody's causing a breakup here. Could be, like I said, a jealous ex, a karmic partner. But that's the thing here. Going into 2022, your guides are really encouraging for you to take a risk. And this might be where you really might see growth, because it really is genuinely time to step out of your comfort zone and manifest the type of future that you have. It's just that you may not see this. You may not believe that this is a reality for you. Your guides are saying stay focused, right? Distraction. There's distractions that are going to pull you away. Your guides are saying stay centered. Meditate. Focus on what you really want with all of your energy. I really do feel like there's something to celebrate. Some of you might be finding out about a pregnancy. This could be good news for you. Because I do feel like some of you could be going to a baby shower. You might be finding out about a birth of a child, a new job. Some money coming in that you didn't expect. And possibly health getting back on track. Either your health or the health of somebody around you could really be getting back on track. So I feel like on the way for some of you Taurians is some good news about something positive. Trust your intuition. That's going to be the biggest lesson here, because I feel like some of you have a very strong intuition, and this might be something that you might be using as far as tools within your career. Yeah, your guides are trying to tell you you're not stuck. You really do have choices, and you really do have other options. But you're not going to see it necessarily from the standpoint that you're looking at something from. This isn't conducive to positive change. So this is, again, why your guides are saying, shift the way that you're looking at something. And if you feel like you're alone and you don't see any other options, I think this is why your guides were saying ask your angels. Because your guides are trying to let you know that you're never alone and that you really are ready for this. And this is why you're being presented this challenge. To release something that no longer benefits you. Something that brings you down. It could be your job. For some of you Taurians, it really genuinely is time to turn the page. Or it's time to turn the page on the past and focus on healing from the effects of some things that happened to you. Because it feels like your past, your childhood, some of you, is still affecting you this day. Meditation brings answers. This card keeps coming out. I keep putting it back. It's the third time it came right back out. Again, meditation and staying focused and focusing on your priorities is what your guides are wanting for you to do. Incorporating meditation as a daily practice and having the discipline to do so. Peaceful resolution. Somebody is coming back, potentially to peacefully resolve something, and this could even be with a court situation. Yeah, your dreams are coming to fruition. You might be worried that they're not. It's time to explore your options. Even if, like I said, you own your own business, it may be time to rethink what you do or how you do it. They're helping you with your healing or giving you some type of message that nudges you toward focusing on your healing. Your angels have shown up. They want you to know that you're not by yourself. And finally, forgiveness, which has everything to do with the past. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, I did talk about that earlier, that there may be some type of resentments that you're holding on to for dear life. But again, your guides are really wanting for you to reassess relationships and leave those behind that don't support you. And trust yourself to make the right decisions. Yeah, they want you to balance your relationships. And this means that you're going to have the courage to speak up and say what needs to be said. So with that, Taurus Nation, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal reading, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. If you found, Taurus Nation and Cross Watchers, that this reading was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already have it. And if you do happen to subscribe, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you don't miss an upload whenever I upload for you, your Cross Watcher sign, or whenever I go live. I will see you, Taurus Nation, in the next one. Peace out. Till then.